and get insulted by your dad. Like, Dad, I'm just changing these things. I'm not adding artifacts to it, or I might be bringing something more visible or less visible. Who knows? Because I don't know much about this at all. I really love having so much more life. I'm committed to this. I don't want to do this at all. I told all of you so many ways that I want to do this, and that you are preventing me from when it's the easiest fucking thing in the world. You stupid idiots. That's very important. It's very important to sober up or get out of that nonsense or get out from behind something or get into the scope, whatever fucking clue word you want to use. Like, that's super obvious, and I'm like, it's like the least effort out of like anything. So all people need to do is follow up on it with people also in those organizations helping us. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand why. I guess no one worked on it. It was just all, oh yeah, this is someone that no one's doing that. Well, no one's doing it, but no one's doing it. No one's doing anything. I can't believe I had to yell at that lady on the phone, and no one like fought for me to get that done and to look into that whole other thing. No, I've just spent time to find a non-horrible human being that's with the gang stalking terrorists, preventing people from getting everything that they deserve, or really anything, and being really left. It's like that may be that. I guess I mean I can't understand anything unless that's your real preference, and that's not something that's like supposed to be fake or like. It's like, this isn't a big deal to talk about. We've always talked about this. Anyway, that's just not important. I feel like I really have to fucking send him another link for something he's not going to respond to in any way that's helpful at all, appropriate. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like I'm so offended and so insulted. And it should be like every moment of every single day. I should not have had to worry about this since like the middle of I shouldn't have had to worry about this at all, but I shouldn't have had to worry about this at least partway through the Grove lease. I should have already been whisked away even before I asked for that. Who knows? Who cares? There was already enough evidence for that for other people to follow up on it and also get these people off of them, but just kept letting them fuck with people. That doesn't help anything. And like, how are we not in a position for it to be like, oh, button, boop, and there's like everything's reclaimed and gone and like they're taken care of. Like, I don't understand that. Like, we're still nowhere closer to getting help with that because no one did anything on that. Oh, maybe we have a board that shows you where the things are that I've never seen. If it's real or not, it's probably not. If it is, it's only applicable to like a small subset of all of them. All right. Probably nothing at all. Awesome. It doesn't matter. You want us all to die as science experiments or something, or like, no, just people fucking with people and ruining their lives. Maybe they'll be able to do postmortems on us and get scientific evidence that way. But it would be really nice to be able to have some happiness left in our lives, right? Which is something that someone's probably already frustrated with themselves, I would think. But then why are we still dealing with this? Makes no sense whatsoever, because it doesn't make sense. I don't think so. I think it could be. I think it's always been at that point. We've always been at that point where it could be for the longest time. For the longest time, we've always been at that point where it's just about to, we just hand it over, and we just hand it over and be done with it. Like, oh my God. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about like working on like at Goodwill or anything. Like, I shouldn't be like, I was fucked over like a motherfucker, and you let me be homeless. You let me be homeless. And who knows if you ever believed me when I was homeless or not. Like, how is that not like a, oh my god, I guess it was something that you already saw happening and like they already dealt with the guilt at that time? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't really like talking about this. I don't like them talking through me like this and bringing up things that I really don't want to bring up. Man, this could have been so much easier. You're not part of anything. Fuck. No one believes that's a real conversation. And no one thinks it's funny or interesting or clever at all. Doesn't matter. None of this is the right approach for any reason. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Never. We should. Oh, you would follow that thing. That's not a thing. That's not a real thing that would block anybody from. I would know. Why'd you cooperate? You said that before, though. That was your excuse before. That was your excuse before. Oh, can I get out of this? Can we all get out of it? Like, yeah, we could have gotten out of it by now. Easily. That's a lie. I thought it was real at first, because I thought you were in the fog or something. Or, oh, yeah, it's rolling around in your brain, in your mind. And you forgot what the task was, the goal was. But we don't have to. We can have someone else do that for us. This should not be difficult at all for us to just hand off and like not have to worry about it again. To be paid, for everything to be getting to the point where it's a claim and it's paid. Not that difficult. No. Well, yeah, when you're one person and you think people are working on it and they're not doing anything, or are they? Or are they? Not. Or are they? I don't know. Why? I've not been told that. I don't believe that this is another thing, just like before, where, oh, people are working out, what are they going to do? I don't know. Why? If that was true, I would be able to be shown something that was very real or believable, and be shown even more things, and we like be talking to someone else that would be 100% true, and like whatever. I certainly wouldn't need to be sitting there wondering about anything about still staying here, suffering from this bullshit. That's not allowed, ever, not even for a moment. It's not something that should have continued at all. I have no. Are they looking for it? like, where's the fucking response? They know that they know that we know. Like, talking about it isn't gonna ruin anything. What the fuck? I don't need to do anything, so I'm trying to use some of us, or all of us, or other people. Not that anyone can hear you except me. And perhaps some people listening that should be listening to this and should be doing something better, more productive, and easier, like helping us deal with this stupid shit that we should still be dealing with. That was something similar last time. You're lying. You're making that up. Yes, you are. You're making that up 100%. You're not even him. That wouldn't matter to anyone. Not one bit. Nope. None of that's true. What's secret is that stuff is rolling back or appearing to roll back. That may not mean anything to do with any progress made or lack thereof, or we've always been this close. This is something everybody wants. Truly, the only people pushing back on this are people that really don't have, are really making the worst decisions of their lives. Where I don't really even understand that. And maybe there's other places that aren't fully on board and helping us 100% because they hope that they might get away with it for a little bit longer or a lot longer, that aren't hopefully anymore, and hopefully will be very cooperative. It seemed that way with from one perspective last week or recently, but then who knows? So we didn't seem to be getting any pushback. We just got no help, which I think can be overcome very quickly, very soon. It can also be hired and asked for, and should be Google's responsibility to help provide that. Even if other places are being uncooperative. Oh, we're gonna just let them torture you and burn you and crush you and disfigure your body. Like they have been always. So we had employees doing things, helping them knowingly. We didn't know why they were putting that one thing in the tote, and that thing in that tote, and this thing in that tote. We don't have any information on that. So it would be very important to share it because it would be in everyone's best interest. No one would ever want to do that or should ever do that because that is not in your best interest to hide or keep from people. You don't give anything with the worst advice in the world. Why would they care? So, they might not, probably wouldn't care about that if their help and cooperation. Like, hey, would be wearing. I know what you're getting at. I don't give a shit. And again, who knows? I have no idea. I don't have any clue if she knows about that. I think she may have heard. I think people may have heard me talk about that before. I don't know if I got to anyone or if that stuck with anyone is important or not. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to Benita, I think. And I think I mentioned it to a few people. I might have mentioned it to Benita's boss as well. You were contemplating that through me the other day. He seemed to come to that conclusion that I'm pretty sure I mentioned. But he certainly did. What, and you can say that he was doing that, but it's not true. He felt it. It wasn't like a heat shock, but it was very noticeable and very real. And he did check it twice. It's pretty obvious. My feet are feeling that. That's not coming from within my body and generating like magically to your hand, like through the air. That's coming from something above us. That's coming from a drone, most likely. That's doing this and a lot more to me. That's very important for you to acknowledge and get the company to respond to. He did nothing. No one did anything on it. Oh, maybe that would be very helpful to know that and get information on it. But you should and you would. No, it's just the truth. I don't care. I don't care how you take it. And who knows if any of this will look the same. When you look at that, it's like, oh no, now they're pointing me towards the leaves and they don't look anything like that because that's just my screen tracking out on something that it's recording that's not going to look the same at all. I have to record this fucking screen before something turns off while I'm recording it. So I record video of videos. I'll make Google, fake Google. It's like, that fucking exponentially wasted my life even more. And that's why we suggested it. We've done it to other people, or maybe someone did. Who knows? We can identify some things and be like, ooh, how can we make this even worse? Continuously pointing out that he's not looking at the thing and he's trying to record, he's looking at the screen, so we might be projecting onto the screen or through a software overlay. Or we might be able to do both, or it doesn't matter. It's the same thing essentially. He can't do anything about that really. He said maybe he can record his screen now with another phone, and maybe he'll concentrate on that screen instead of the screen that he's trying to record, because that's naturally where a lot of people's eyes go to. He will capture something, and they will do something and make it look like he didn't capture something. Fuck it up somehow. I have no idea. I know that may have been a thing. Maybe that was the thing. I don't know what was so important to delete when. We fucked this with his head to make him seem more fucked up than he really was, obviously. But a lot of times, it could be, maybe, I don't care. That was already I don't think it happened that way. Fairly certain it didn't happen that way. And I don't appreciate being lied to for the only benefit of me suffering more with you lying to me. Anyway, doesn't matter. Since you have someone rounding you up in ways that you have already been disappointed in, I can. It wouldn't make the claim disappear. I hope there is an estimated thing. Oh, we have an estimated thing or a starter thing. Yeah, don't we have a starter thing? Do we have anything? Is anything real at all? Can someone like gift me or loan me that or set me up with something or and I'm like, let's go over here where I'm like, where you get that payback should you need to. Again, I don't give a shit either way. I just don't want to have to deal with it anymore. Or should you have to beyond like that type of thing? Like, oh my fucking god. It's so disappointing. It's so upsetting when you. I know that's why you're acting like that, but. Utterly ridiculous and disgusting. It's like, oh yeah, I know we're fucking with you. We're gonna keep fucking with you, and we're gonna make the evidence. We're gonna make it appear more obvious that something's going on that you have captured, and we'll make other things more ridiculous in an obvious way, so that it'll eventually be known or almost impossible to ignore. But we'll make you think that that's that way, just because we're fucking with him and manipulating him. But then. Just because that was our plan. It didn't have to be like that. Whatever that was, I don't know. I still don't understand what that was. No one. There's no manufacturing. There's no fraud of any kind. And again, you're making shit up. You fucked with people. We have evidence of that. We have proof of that. And again, we don't even know that. Can we please get a big chunk of the money that we're supposed to have gotten a long time ago, but have been because people are citing terrorists and letting them continue to fuck with our community, which could have already been handled by now by the people that pretended that they didn't exist and didn't know exactly what they were doing and could have handled it already by now and could have handled it still by now, and they're still choosing not to. I just doesn't mean you can't cooperate. Why would I cooperate when I can continue to fuck with people, and when my punishment won't be any worse or significantly worse than it'll be from what I've already done for so long? Which was something I said a long time ago, and it wasn't as true then as it is now, and should not be any motivator to. No one thinks like that. But yet you do, or pretend to, off a permanently shitty comment for everyone, just guys. And you can't do what's best for you. Or you can, but you choose not to, just guys. That's not a real thing. Just everything is just short. You know why? because your screen is heavily twacked from an overlay and a projection, or who knows. It might show up if you record it. I doubt it. You probably should record it after you immediately play it, because I think it'll still show on your screen. But then I guess maybe it's showing all the time. I don't know. I made that up. And it'd be more helpful if you were honest.